the usual. We've got food delivered for our lunch today. Today is day 5 at hotel quarantine, but obviously it counts as day 4. So let's see what we have for lunch. Okay, first we have got teriyaki chicken sushi. Yum. And oh, this is something new, quiche. Haven't had quiche for a long time. Might try that. Ooh, Sophie gonna love this. She already had one yesterday. Awesome. More tortilla chips like that. It's very simple lunch today. 2 tortilla chips, some fruits again, water, and that's it. Okay. Hello. I've been extremely lazy today. I didn't have a lot of things. I didn't get a lot done today, and didn't really vlog much because I just need to sort out my daughter's schooling back in Melbourne. Get her school uniform pre-ordered. Plus, I'm just doing some research in regards to just rental place back in Melbourne. So I'm probably gonna do a vlog once I'm back in Melbourne, you know, in terms of house hunting and like how my daughter's settled in school and etc. But again, food came. Tonight's dinner and tomorrow's breakfast is here, so let's see what we have. Alrighty, lovely color, just not sure if it's something that I like. Oh, it's the velvet cake. Nice. Do they really have to give us pie every single day? 2 pies again. Alrighty. My fridge is like stuffed with pies. I don't mind the pumpkin and the beans. I probably have them, but I'm not 100% sure about the pies. I try one day, taste. So more greens. I can have the greens. 2 greens, fantastic. Oh. Gravy. I tried their gravy. They aren't great. Let's just leave them there. Oh, bananas. Sophie, we got more bananas. Sophie is like a banana monster. She could eat like up to 3 pieces of bananas a day. That's that for dinner. And oh, more bananas. Thank God. I'm running low. We've got omelette. Is that for kids? Because I'm pretty sure my daughter won't have it, but I might have it. Oh, well, we've got hash brown. Sophie gonna love that. And mixed beans and sausage. Lovely. More bananas. Finally, chocolate flavor. I'm so happy. Yep, I'll have that. And more apple juice. Are you pastry? Let's see. Nope, they're just a little bread roll. And that's it. I did actually record the vlog that I promised you guys, which is what you need to do before, like pre-departure and post-arrival, pre-departure in Hong Kong and post-arrival to Australia. Like, what do you need to prepare yourself in order to travel? So I am going to finish this vlog with maybe half part of the content because they're extremely long. I mumble so much, I apologize, but then I'll save the other half for tomorrow. So stay tuned if you wanted to find out more with some actual details that hopefully will be informative and helpful if any of you guys are planning your travel from Hong Kong into Australia, New South Wales. If you like my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Hello again. So I promised you guys today I'm gonna just record a vlog to talk about what do you need to do prior you travel from Hong Kong to Australia. I will just basically remark this travel from Hong Kong to New South Wales, because going into different states in Australia, probably they have a different procedure. So we'll break it down to, first of all, what do you need to do when you actually prepare yourself leaving Hong Kong prior arrival into Australia, and then once you arrived into Australia, again New South Wales, what will you be expecting from a hotel quarantine standpoint. So first, to get yourself prepared departing Hong Kong as well as prior arrival into Australia, what you need to do is get two most important things done. First is to get your COVID test done. Now, there are different places that you can get COVID tests done. There are different types of COVID tests you can get done as well in Hong Kong. But to meet Australia criteria, you must make sure that you get the PCR test done. So 中文就係新冠型狀病毒核酸測試。I think the one that myself and my daughter did was the swab, basically somehow同埋鼻。So initially I reserved both me and my daughter to get the test done by the government provided center, which is at local community. But the day that I actually arrived, they notified me actually kids below age of 6, they can't actually do the tests. They didn't explain to me why. I also questioned them in that case, why would you let me book on the system if you basically got a policy that you don't do the test for any kids under age of 6? Maybe from your system, just use the date of birth as of your parameters and stop people booking, because basically you're wasting our time when we book it, and then we're at the spot get turned down. So for me, because for Australia travel policy, you need to get a test result 72 hours prior your departure, prior your arrival. So you basically need to manage your time. When do you get tests done? When do you get the result? So for myself, I left Hong Kong on the 6th of May. So I went and get my test done on the 4th of May in the morning, because I know the test result won't come back until May, 5th of May. So that's how long it takes for you to get the test done via government department. Basically, you can pay 240 Hong Kong dollars to get a test done. For my daughter, then I rushed her to a private hospital. For me, I chose Adventist Gong On in Tsuen Wan, because that's close to where I live, and they recommend me to do the tests on the 5th of May because they get a expedite services. If you pay more, then you could actually get the test done in the morning, and then by 3 p.m. the same day you can get the result. So the difference between the government and the private hospital services is, for government, once the result is out, you can either choose to go back the next day to the community center or the clinic to get a colored copy done. You need to make sure you actually print the result in color copy for the ground staff at the airport, or you can print it yourself. So for private hospital, the hospital advised me they won't release the report to us. I have to go back physically to collect it. So that's the difference. So government, you can print it yourself. They will send it to you via email and SMS, then print the color copy. Private hospital, you go back to the hospital and pick up the result, and they will print it for you, obviously just one copy. Okay? So once you've got the COVID test done and you got the result, you need to also get another thing to prepare your departure in Hong Kong as well as prior your arrival into Australia. This is basically an Australia-based request, which is to get online and get your ATD, Australia Travel Declaration. So it's very simple, only take you 2 minutes, but if you don't get that done, in result you either will not be able to board the plane, or they can refuse to accept you upon arrival. So I'll link the details down below on the description box for you to reference back where can you get all the decoration done, and potentially if you wanted to schedule COVID test, I'm sure people in Hong Kong, you're very familiar with it already, then you can go and check the description box down below later. Basically the decoration details, if you're flying with Cathay or Singapore Airline or the big airline, they actually have all the link sort of feed into their COVID restriction, travel guidance, all those references for you. So for Australia, all you need to do is crunch in all your passport details, when are you arriving, where are you coming from, and etc. So then they will generate a QR code where the ground staff in Hong Kong airport will request a copy of the ATD. So they will scan it and confirm what zone are you actually arriving into Australia to determine whether you need or don't need hotel quarantine. So currently, as of today, they, based on your departure country slash location, to determine what zone are you going into. So they have, if I'm not mistaken, green zone, blue zone and red zone. Green zone meaning you do not need to conduct the mandatory hotel quarantine. As soon as you arrive, you're free to run free in Australia. Blue zone, which is myself coming from Hong Kong, meaning you will be automatically entered the 14 days mandatory hotel quarantine. Red zone is basically, I assume on the description, I'll see if I can find it. Again, I can link it down below or pop it on the screen to show you. It means the airport ground staff will then determine whether they will allow you to board the plane, as well as, you know, to determine whether you are allowed to enter Australia. So it is very important, and it is a must that you get these two things done before you leave your country entering Australia, which is the COVID test and your Australia travel declaration. So once you got these two done, I think you can basically check this off your list, because then you have got the criteria fulfilled before you arrive into Australia. We're not very happy with the hotel quarantine food tonight, so we order lots of good food.
This is my own.
Yeah, what are you having? Fun. And I've ordered veg, chicken and rice. Yum yum yum. So this is how we set up. This is such a busy table, but at least we've got somewhere that we can sit down and have food properly. Look at her, she's so hungry. Does it taste really good? Yum yum yeah. 中唔中意食？食啲雞雞好唔好？ Yes, it is. So we're gonna have dinner, and we'll just wrap up today real early.
Mommy, my tongue seems hot.
You wanna say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Like
And
subscribe.
subscribe. Bye-bye.